Hey guys, it's Randy here at etrailer.com. Now, in working with customers, we get questions quite a bit from folks that have the I-beam style boat trailers, and they want to get the guides, whether it's going to be roller guides underneath, post style guides like what we've got here that go on the outside, to make it a lot easier to get your boat on the trailer. And now we do have an option with the 60 or 75-inch tubes designed to bolt onto I-beam trailers. Sometimes people want to use the roller bunks or the wooden bunks, or maybe you want to get something underneath on that trailer. And with this clamp kit, you're going to be able to connect any of those items to your I-beam style trailer. And it's really a quick and easy one-bolt connection. You need 2 9/16 wrenches to do it, and it solves that problem for us. Now, as far as the installation process goes, it's really straightforward. You're just going to need 2 9/16 wrenches, 2 9/16 sockets, whatever you need. We've got this one installed on the top of our beam, as you can see. We're able to use the 2 pieces of the clamp, grab each side. Then, of course, we pass our support through, and we'll use a bolt on top. Now, you're going to have 2 different size bolts. We've got our shorter bolt here and longer bolt here. For this one, which is about, I think this one was about 3 1/4 inches wide. This one was up closer to 3 3/4 of an inch wide. That smaller bolt seems to work. So I'd say anything under 3 3/4-ish, you'll use the smaller bolt. Once you get over that, you're probably going to want to use that larger bolt. But to install it, we're going to mount this one on the bottom of this one. These can be mounted on top or on the bottom. It's going to take one, we want it slid on that way. Take our other one and slide it on the other way. We want these basically to be facing one another. Bring it up to the position we want it. We want that clamp to fit around there, just like that. And that allows us to adjust in or out. Now, ideally, put your pipe on there when you're setting that distance. What we're looking for, no more than 2 inches, no more than 3 inches. You want it to be pretty close. That way, as you get lined up there and you get going, getting guided in, it'll take care of it for you. Once you've got it in the position you want it, the bolt's going to pass through. We're going to place on our washer and our lock nut there. Grab our wrenches. Just begin to tighten that down. You want good pressure on it, but there's no need to really bend these clamps or anything. We don't want to deform anything. That squeezing pressure holds our bar in place really well. And at that point, you'll put your PVC down and on. Something to keep in mind, once that PVC goes down and on there, when you tighten this, it may change that angle just a little bit. So take a look and inspect it, make sure it's where you want it. But at that point, you've got it installed and you're able to clamp this very rigidly to your I-beam at that point. And that can be used on really any of the C.E. Smith post-style guide-ons. So, in my opinion, I think if you have an I-beam trailer, that clamp kit's going to solve a lot of problems, and it's going to give you a lot more flexibility in the guides that you can use. I think it's a great idea to have guides that can turn what can be sometimes a wreck or a mess trying to get a boat on the trailer, especially in high winds, if we've got high current, or maybe you're just not that good at driving a boat. That's okay too. This is going to allow you to use any of the C.E. Smith guide products, get them mounted onto your trailer so you can do it much more easily.